Are you filming? Holly, my friend Holly, was sitting right in front of me, and she texted me and goes, Bob's going to film, okay? With all exclamation points. And I literally went, Holly, I'm right behind you. And then she goes, I didn't know that I was sitting behind you. And I went, no. I'm sitting behind you. Yeah. Hello. It's great to be back. I was here last month. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kristin DairyAir. I'd like to just start off, I just clear the air, clear up some confusion. My name's Kristin, not Chris, not Christian, not Christine, okay? And it may seem suspicious, but my pronouns are she, her, okay? I know. I did get they, them at work last week, which was a first for me. I was walking into a classroom. Yes, I'm a teacher, not a PE teacher. Thank you. I was walking into a classroom, and the teacher who was in there walked out, and she said, "Oh, you're here." I said, "I am." And she said, "The kids in there were asking if you were here today." And she goes, "I didn't know," because I said, "I don't know. I haven't seen her today. I mean, I haven't seen them today." So I don't know if that's a step in the right direction. Normally I get sir or he, him, so I guess play it safe. I don't know. I do have a student who was like, Ms. D, my dad makes T-shirts. I'm going to have him make you a T-shirt that says my pronouns are she, her. I was like, all right, thanks. Which brings me to my next point. My students, they're 9th graders, 14 years old. They're very mad that they can't be here tonight. They found me on the internet, okay? So I knew full well, right? I knew putting things out on social media, YouTube, TikTok, not so much Facebook, because Facebook is lame for old people. I'm saying it as one of you, okay? I got made fun of so much for saying I use Facebook. And I even have a real Insta. Like, you have a real Insta, not even a Finsta? I'm like, what is a Finsta? Why do you have a fake Instagram? So for all of my students out there, I'm going to look right at the camera, because they found my video. Now's the time to turn it off, okay? Close YouTube, get off of TikTok, and honestly, get off your phone and do your homework, because I know a lot of you have some stuff you need to get done. So I am here. This is my second time, thanks to my dear friend Holly. Holly is the one that found out about this place with Bob and Joe. You're getting your shout out, don't worry, okay? And Holly and I have been friends for a long time. She's a great friend of mine. And we went on this trip one time, and I already told her I'm going to tell this story, and she said it was okay. We went on a trip about 5 years ago, bunch of girls, we went on a girls' trip to the Finger Lakes, right, up in New York, and it was a wine tasting trip. So we go up, we pay a driver to drive us around. It was amazing, right? It was so responsible. We got driven to every single winery. We tried all the wines and the food, and it was delicious. And at some point, Holly got the hiccups. So we're sitting in the house, and Holly's, oh my God, I can't get rid of these hiccups. So our friend goes, I have a solution, which is great, because everybody has their own weird situation when it comes to hiccups. We all become like these homeopathic doctors all of a sudden. Like, just put your head between your knees, say the alphabet backwards, and juggle knives, and you'll be fine. But it works. I don't get it, but it works. So our friend goes, I've got the solution, all right? We're going to do rapid fire answer of questions. No. Nope. I'm going to recreate it. So our friend says, answer as quickly as you can without thinking. Holly goes, oh, okay. Friend goes, right or left? Holly goes, right. Friend goes, up or down? Holly goes, up. And then she goes, penis or vagina? And Holly goes, penis. I almost said vagina. Holly's straight with her boyfriend right now, so yeah, straight. Another thing that Holly and I love to do together is watch the trash TV show Love is Blind, okay? Yes, it's deplorable, it's terrible, and it's amazing. We even have our own matching golden goblets that we watch the reunions together with. Yeah, so Holly and I love Love is Blind, and it's, if you don't know the premise, you take like 10 straight men, right, 10 straight women, and you put a wall between them, and they have to date each other, okay? So they date for 10 days, okay? You date for 10 days, then you got to get engaged, and then you have to get married 4 weeks later. My only question is, why have they not done a lesbian season? That is a lesbian timeline if I ever saw one, okay? We meet, we make out, we move in together. Come on, I've got a U-Haul ready to go, and I'm not even dating anybody. So growing up, right, I am a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Don't ask me what the plus is. I don't know what it is. I know I'm supposed to, okay? I didn't get around to it yet. Growing up was unique, okay? I wouldn't say it was difficult, but I knew I was different. But I always had this strange, unjustified sense of confidence about me. When I was in 8th grade was health, where we really got serious talking about sex, right? And it was really uncomfortable, and it was really just, oh my God, he said penis. And my teacher goes, who here knows what oral sex is? I raised my hand. And he made the mistake of calling on me. I stood up like I was the president addressing my people. And I go, phone sex. And everybody around me laughed. But in my brain, like, logically, that makes sense, right? I'm 36, and I'm still like, that tracks. I wasn't that far off, okay? So growing up, right, if you had asked me, I thought I was hiding my sexuality so well. If you had asked me, like, 15, do you think anybody thinks you're gay? I'm like, no, I am killing this. But when I came out, there wasn't a single person surprised. Every single person was like, yeah, we know. Yeah, we've known. I will say this, they did follow it up with, we love you anyway, which is great, okay? Very lovely, yeah. I did ask my high school friends, I said, hey guys, just curious, what made you think I was gay? And they said, well, Kristin, there was one time we were having a conversation about blowjobs, and you were in the corner dry heaving. Okay, maybe I wasn't hiding it as well as I thought. There was one person I think may have been surprised. My grandma, okay? Grandma Doris. It's interesting that you brought up Cedar Crest because my grandma lived in Cedar Crest. Yeah. And so what would happen was, I think it was when I was in high school, my grandma didn't like to drive. So grandma would say, come pick me up. Okay? She paid me $20. Sure. And always on the drive, we'd be chit-chatting. And oh, Kristin, when are you going to meet a nice boy? Get married and have kids. When I was your age, I was already married with kids. Okay. And every time I was like, the boys at my age are just really immature. So there's no point in wasting the time at dating them now. And she'd go, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So grandma would always like to drink at family gatherings, okay? We got to the point where we had to kind of cut her off. She came over one time, and she's sitting in my parents' living room drinking whiskey. I don't even know. And she looked at me and went, your mother thinks it's apple juice. And I went, I promise you she doesn't. I promise you she doesn't. Like, you went into the dining room for 5 minutes. So one time we were at my uncle's house, and we were down at Tom's River, and South Jersey people, you know Tom's River. And we carpooled, right? Grandma came with us. We drove together. Grandma was drinking red wine. And Grandma decided she wanted to talk to me about her boyfriend that she met at Cedar Crest, which was not allowed. He worked there, and she was a resident. That was frowned upon, yeah. So she starts talking to me. His name is Silverio, nice Italian man. She goes, oh, I love Silverio. He's so hairy. And I said, okay. It was almost as if she was like trying to reaffirm that I'm a lesbian. Like, okay, yeah, we got that. And then she goes, oh my God, and then his penis. And I went, okay, time to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I called my dad, and I said, hey, Dad. He's like, why are you calling me? I said, we got to go. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Grandma's talking to me about Silverio's penis. And all I heard was, all right, Grandma, it's time to wrap it up. Let's go. All right, guys. Oh, you guys have been great. I seem to have the hiccups. Vagina.
Kristin D'Arienzo! Your next